Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. You picked a monster break to watch. Help us out on this one. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to help yourself out, if you'd like to sell your cards and not have to do anything, let us do all the hard work. We are now consigners for Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. There's a new auction starting every Thursday night. It runs 10 days through the following Sunday. We can sell raw cards. We can sell graded cards. We can grade your cards for you before they go to auction with any of the major grading companies. Send me an email, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Dane, I want your auction information sheet. I will send it over to you, and we'll sell your stuff. We have tons of stuff this week. Go to fanaticscollect.com. You can actually click on the Dynasty Breaks filter and look at all the stuff we got for sale this week. Here's your teams, and here's what we're breaking. Let me show you the list first. Just put it on the screen there. You can pause your video. We're doing Flawless and NT together for the first time this year. Select, Contenders Optic, Contenders, Optic Retail, Select Hybrid, Luminance, Gold Standard, Gold Rush Lightning, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. John Kim, Jaguars. Michael with the Panthers. Ryan, Rams. Jerome with Cowboys. Josh, Chiefs. Brian, Browns. There are a lot of Brians in this break. There's actually a Brian convention in town. And they didn't have anything to do after the convention was over, so they all got into this break. Alan with the Bills, another Brian with the Saints, Josh, Bucks, Ron Burgundy, Chargers, Dustin, Packers, Mike with the Vikings, Kyle, Niners, Joshua here by permission of his boss, Allie, who controls all parts of his life. Eagles, Danny with the Bears, Brian, Ravens, Aaron J with the Jets. I don't know how to say this. I'm just going to come out and say it. Paul having a poo. You know? Paul, it's good to stay healthy. It's good to stay regular. You got the Broncos. Crystal with... Oh, you're new with us, by the way, Paul. Welcome. Crystal with the Titans. Everybody gets a nickname, Paul. Sorry, it's just too easy. Bobby with the Cardinals. Peter at the bar. Dolphins. Greg, Lions. Bobby, Steelers. Anthony, Colts. Derek, Seahawks. Thomas with the Raiders. King of Pop. Patriots. Jordan with the Giants. Josh, Commanders. Calvin with the Falcons. And Brian with the Texans. And the Bengals. All cards ship. No hitless credit. And if we get a points card, it's random to all. I don't even know where I want to start. I guess Optic Retail. Let's get it downtown. We've been trying for about 8 years to get it downtown out of this.
Couple of people adding some blue tools to you. Brian and Anthony.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't spell their Brian the correct way? With the Y is not the correct way, says Brian. Says B-Jax.
Alan also needs a
I didn't
tool.
say that.
You go, Alan.
I didn't say that. That was Brian that said that. I'm not saying I agree nor disagree.
And Paul. Paul's new with this. Thanks for joining us, Paul.
Hey, what are you doing, King of Pop? What's up? We miss you, man.
What's up?
Hope you're doing well, bud. Hope you're going to have a good Thanksgiving. We like us a good Michael Jack sighting in chat. The XRCs are not one per box. I want to say XRCs in Select Hobby are like 3 per case. So that would put it like 1 in every 3 boxes. If they stay true to past years. It's about 3 per case. Saw that coming, Paul. Welcome. How'd you hear about us, man? I love talking to a fellow Texan. Oh, I'm going to have fun with your nickname, dude. You're going to have multiple nicknames. Oh no, your love muffin didn't get the Cowboys. He got your other favorite team, the Eagles. Living the dream, baby. Living the dream. That's all you can do. Oh, Carly and Allie are saying hi. Oh, this is a great moment in time. Oh man. Everybody record this.
What's up, Theodore?
Alvin, Simon, Theodore. Do. Remember that? We all remember that. Happy
Thanksgiving to you.
Yeah, man. Happy Turkey Day. What am I going to do not having to put up with Carly's crap for like 5 days in a row? It's going to be awesome. It's going to Could be awesome. Nobody eats cornflakes, Carly. It's a fine company, that company that makes cornflakes, Kellogg's. Icky Woods. Oh, hey, Darnell Washington. Almost missed the auto, and it's got an Anthony Richardson behind it. Darnell Washington may be the largest human to ever be in the NFL. Not kidding.
He's a big boy. He can block.
He is, no kidding. He can, it's so gigantic. It's insane. Go watch this guy. Go watch some YouTube.
Bobby.
Watch some YouTube of that guy. Anthony Richardson, hollow. This probably needs to go off to grading. There you go, Colts.
Yeah, you're like, what offensive lineman's out there catching the ball?
I know. He doesn't look like, in his catch radius, you could just throw it wherever. You can throw it in the stands. He'll go get it. Will Anderson, rated rookie.
Dane has a habit of pooing in people's cornflakes.
Yeah, we just talked about that. I was like, nobody eats cornflakes.
Yeah, they do.
Nobody. And I mean nobody.
I'll eat some corn. I'll tear some cornflakes up.
Hard to find good help these days. Friends sent me your way. You're new to card collecting. Cool. If you got any questions, man, email us. My email address is going across the top of the screen right now. dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Glad to help. The hobby can be a little confusing at first. It's gotten a little complicated. We're glad to help any way we can. Don't listen to Carly, though. She beat me to it. Dang it. Don't listen to what she says. She's a liar. Moving along. Jackson Smith and Jigba. This dude is turning into a weapon. Earlier than I thought he would, actually. Barry Sanders. My house, Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. We'll give that a boom.
It's got a bad scratch on the front.
Does it? Oh, it does. I would send this to Panini. Josh and Allie. I would send that to Panini. You can tell where the machine got a hold of that. You got some tire tracks on there. They will replace that for you. Just go to the Panini customer service page on their website. Click on factory damage card. It'll walk you through that.
No pizza taco sandwich. I've kind of fallen out of favor of that. I've been getting just pizzas.
That makes me sad.
So it's either going to be a large double cheese or cheese sticks. I'm pretty fond of their cheese sticks.
Kalijah Cansey stars for rated rookie. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the double cheese. Or if I don't go for the double cheese, I'm gonna get the cheese sticks. Cheese.
You gotta be jealous.
Good night. All right, Shaq Thompson, Kendre Miller, primary colors. Diane Henley, she seems nice. Moving along. Diamond Hands, my guy, Jaden Reed. Would assume diamond hands means you can't catch. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Lamar Jackson hollow. I like that. I like the Lamar. We'll top load it. Dane, what wear do you recommend? What /wear do you recommend for doing card comps? I use Card Ladder. It's like $15 a month. You can look up comps of cards very easily from all different places. eBay, all the auction houses, private sales. I've turned in some of my private sales I've made on there as comps. And then you can also look up the population of every card for every company while you're looking it up. How many PSA 10s are there? How many BGS 10s? What's the gem rate? Like if I get this card graded, what percentage of them are getting a gem mint? You can look all that stuff up. I like Card Ladder. Some people use Market Movers. They're pretty good too. If you want to go the free route, you can go 130 point. I don't like that because it only does eBay. I want auction house results too. I don't just want eBay because a lot of cards are not selling on eBay. They're selling other places. So that'd be my...
I wish we could get pizza around here, Allie. Our pizza spots around here is horrible.
They're not horrible.
Yeah, they are.
That's a strong word.
I wouldn't rate any pizza around here above a 7.
You don't like the brewery?
Oh my God, no.
Oh, it's good.
Horrible pizza.
Well, not if you get the thick crust. You can't get
horrible
that.
Pizza.
Did you get the
we
regular?
got thin crust.
Oh, it's great.
Oh man,
it's Progress, man. You don't like Progress?
I don't like it.
You're just an old stick in the mud. My night's been good except for old stick in the mud. We found a pizza place that does Allie, Trevor needs a new pizza place.
That's
He's
what I was
feeling.
talking to her about.
I know. He's feeling down. You know what? You know what I like when I'm feeling down, Trev? I like Joey Bosa getting engaged to Dak Prescott. That's what I like.
Wow.
Aeneas Williams. If you didn't like this dude, you're just not watching football. This guy was a good corner. He was on some really bad teams, but he was a Hall of Famer. He is a Hall of Famer, Aeneas Williams.
Bobby, your other team.
Hey, Bobby.
Both hits going to Bobby so far.
You got a quarter pounder with cheese pizza.
Wow.
That's weird.
That is kind of strange.
Blake Corum to $2.99. That's what I do to my apples.
They got to have a good standard thin crust cheese or thin crust pepperoni. That's the standard.
You're a cheese man. They call him the Greek guy because you can't call him the Greek freak.
Lunch pail.
That's Giannis. Okay, they call him Lunch Pail. 3 of 35. George Karlaftis going to go to the Chiefs. That's the fireworks parallel. I love luminance, by the way. This is 2024 luminance. I feel like it's good for the money. That is Daiwan. I'm going to go Dewan Edwards. Pittsburgh, number to 700. Nice hit. Not my favorite autograph. Wish these guys would, everybody can have their signature the way they want it.
Bobby again.
But I'm thinking I'd say, hey, Dewan, can you just change your signature just right now? Can you just make it better?
Nice.
There you go, Bobby. And the short print. This is why you open Luminance. The SP inserts are tough to get. Luminosity. Very heavy card stock here. That is Dak Prescott. Here we go. Dallas.
Jerome.
We will mark this hit. Trev, we'll just put a note on this that says hit. That is the Cowboys.
Hit.
Super hard to get. Pizza at the Brewery is good, Paul. Paul, are you from here? Are you from Wichita Falls? We're learning more about Paul. He may be from Wichita Falls.
You need to expand your taste buds.
That's 2 versus 1. You lose, bro.
Expand your taste buds. I know it's just Wichita Falls, but
hey, that's 2 versus 1. Fusion. Welcome to the bright side, Paul. We've got an NIL auto, Trev. We're gonna random this to everyone at the end of the break. That's Jimmy Horn Jr.
Jimmy.
If you don't remember Jimmy Horn Jr., his father was Jimmy Horn.
Oh, I love pizza, Carly. Just got to change up how it's made.
Random to all. NIL means he's still in college, guys. And Kate Stover caught his first NFL touchdown this week for the Texans. That is the black parallel. Love how these look to 75 Houston. Paulie Poo, my little Paulie Poo, maybe from Wichita Falls. And Jahmyr Gibbs to $2.99. He's a weapon. Xavier Legette. We'll give the Panthers a slight boom here in the boom category. 47 of 50. The Dane getting dizzy parallel here. The Waves, Carolina. He's their number 1 receiver.
Michael.
Michael right behind it. Guess what? You got a blue Legette to 150. That's weird.
Take your blue Legette. Go home.
I'm wondering if this Paulie Poo's from Wichita Falls. I like this guy. Especially from Wichita Falls. What do we do? Let's do gold standard. Why not, Triv? Actually, let's randomize for this. Before I open any other boxes, let's randomize for this. Let's get it out of the way. NIL autograph. Trev will label this one. Computer screen, engage. Jacksonville down to the Bengals. You like that sound effect, don't you? Copy those. We're going to open up a new list here. We got an NIL auto. It's a little Jimmy Horn from next door. Little Jimmy. 7 times. Team on top after 7 gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Los Angeles Rams. LA Rams taking it 7 times. LA Rams. Who had them?
The Rams are...
Who beat them?
Ryan. Heck, Ryan. You just got that.
There you go, Ryan. We're going to open a gold brick now. I'm going to get out my chisel.
Stationed there once upon a time. It's probably a different place we're talking about.
Once upon a time. Okay. Yeah, they just opened this place a couple years ago. They renovated a warehouse downtown, made it a brewery. They've got a restaurant in there that Trevor hates. They got tons of nice beer.
They got some good nachos and stuff. Their
nachos pretty good.
Yeah.
They brew this beer, this sour beer I like. It's peach. I don't know. It's really good. They got about 9 billion different beer choices. All right, we've got Kayvon Thibodeau to 99.
Not 9 billion.
There's a lot. The beer list it goes from almost the floor to the ceiling of the warehouse, and it's like, oh my gosh. So many choices. DJ Moore to 75.
These are thicky sleeves. Huh?
They are thick sleeves. I use those. Just a lot of foil on the cards. Micah Parsons. The Cowboys call him 11 from heaven. Meh. I like Micah, but that nickname's weird. Numbered to 299 gold gear. Dallas starting out well.
Jerome, second hit.
J.C. Horn wasn't the junior. I guess not. I guess they're like, this J.C. Horn guy's a stud. No junior for him. Oh, is that one card or two? Jonathan Taylor. Love the patch. Nice looking patch there. Colts. That is a Gold Rush number to 49. Gold Rush to 49 on the JT.
Anthony Vu.
You know how I said it. Notice JT. I like to mix it up. Sometimes I do like nicknames. Sometimes I do initials. Sometimes I say the full name.
JC wouldn't be junior. Because his dad's not JC.
No, his dad's Joe, so that's like Joe.
Yeah.
Name must be Joe.
If he was Joe, he'd be Joe Jr.
Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler to 299. Prayers for him, man. Second concussion this year. That is not a good thing for running back. Number to 299. Returning a kickoff. Got blasted. Austin Eckler.
Josh Beck.
You disagree. I have a question. You disagree that the same person will crack the same card out of a case, regrade it a dozen times, and send it to the next company. People do regrade cards. When I regrade a card, I ask for the label back. So if I send a PSA card to SGC, like a vintage card, I go, send me the PSA label back, the paper label. They send it back. I mail it to PSA and say, take this off the population report. I've cracked it. That's what you're supposed to do. Do people do that? No. And then you just keep increasing the population. You can have five, 6 times for one card. It looks like there's 6 different cards, but there's only one. So yes, people do that. I don't know if that's your question, but that does happen in the hobby. Kool-Aid McKinstry for the Saints. New Orleans.
Brian, Ted, it's your TED Talk.
I feel like if you send in a card or if you crack a card, I feel like you have a responsibility to mail that label in and get it taken off the pop report. I feel like you have that responsibility. You should do that. Then I don't have a problem with it at all. But most people are not going to take the time, spend the postage, whatever. Jaquan Jackson for the Titans to $2.99. Jaquan Jackson, Tennessee.
Tennessee, there you go, Kringles.
And I have no problem someone regrading a card. I've had a card graded a 6 before that I thought was perfect. Sent it in, sent it back. Give me the label back. It came back a 10.
Wow.
I mean, whatever grader got a hold of it the first time didn't know what he's doing. So I have no problem with somebody submitting a card. What I do have a problem with is them not taking the other one off the pop report. They should be doing that. Michael Pratt, keep your quarterback rookie autographs. You never know when they're going to start. You just never know. Green Bay Packers.
Dustin.
Getting a little love from the Packers in gold standard.
I would say that's the exception, not the rule.
What is?
If the pop reports are out of whack because of people doing that, you might get 1 or 2 every now and then, but I don't think they'd be that much out of whack.
Let me give you an example. There's Michael Jordan cards numbered to 100 that have been graded 200 times.
Oh my gosh. That's horrible.
Crack and resub.
That's horrible.
The 93 Finest Refractor set, there's only 241 of each card in existence. I think the Nolan Ryan's been graded 300 times. So it's out there, and we get it. But what it is, the problem is not resubbing your cards. Resubbing your cards is fine. The problem is not removing it when you do that. It's supposed to let the other company know when you do that.
At least whenever CGC and CBCS cross-grade like that, and you're going from one to another, they go back and forth with the data.
Hey, that's the company should call each other, hey, we just cracked this out. They should do that automatically. You shouldn't have to send in the label then. That doesn't happen, though. You have to ask for the label back
But there's still people that crack their own slab at their house.
Then you send the label in.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's the only thing.
But I think if you just send a slab in, I don't crack my own usually. I have before, but I usually just send it in with the slab and let them crack it. I think then they should do it. They should call the other grading company, or there should be some sort of process for that. But I don't think that happens. Patrick Willis, nice team color match on the Willis. That is a red donut circle. This is select hybrid. So you're going to have the donut circle prisms, or the disco, some people call it.
71 Nolan Ryan, PSA 9. What's that, his third year? Third year Nolan?
Oh, that's a high grade, man.
Very cool.
PSA 9's an insane grade. Anthony Richardson. Speaking of insane, hold on. Let me try to stack these up. Red Richardson. That is the club level, named after Crystal. Going to the club a lot, so then said, hey, how about club level? 40 of 49. Why not name it after her? Sam Laporta potty. And Chad Ryland, kickers are people too. Zach Charbonnet, good looking blue card for the Seahawks, like that. Almost a team color match. 6 of 25, low number.
I don't know, John. I prefer BGS myself.
Yeah, it just depends on the card.
I just like the way it looks. I'm not in it for the money.
Jake Moody. Again, kickers are people too. I know it sounds weird, but they are. Yeah, back in the early 2000s, guys, you graded your cards with Beckett, period. Like 2000 to 2008. Why are all those cards from those time periods in Beckett slabs? Because they were worth more. Beckett 9.5 was worth more than a PSA 10. It's different now, but it didn't used to be. So things change, people's tastes change. The hobby has spoken. It's changed. But Beckett used to be the standard.
Yeah, man, time flies. Freaking the Karate Kid's 62. Like, insane.
The dude?
Yeah, Ralph Macchio is 60. Like, isn't that crazy?
Why are you depressing me? All right. No, he's not. He's 30.
He still looks like he's 30.
Hendon Hooker. Hang on to this guy. I think he's going to be a good player. Probably not for the Lions. He'll probably be a good player for someone else. Detroit getting the rookie. We've got Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry base. Nick Chubb. Oh,
he's been
mommy.
doing good. He's back.
Oh, mommy. We
One
got a
of the bright
big
spots of Cleveland.
We got a big boy coming up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this has got to be a cracked ice. Oh, it's a big card. Cracked ice variation. Anthony Richardson. Bam. Ginormous card.
Anthony. Mama.
Numbered. Is that 5? Please be 5. Oh, it's 6. Just missed the jersey number. 6 of 22. Oh, that's a big card. Very big card. We pulled a Puka.
Yeah.
Sent it to Fanatics. Consigned it for our customer. It got a PSA 10. Sold for $2,000. Just a big card. I'm going to top load this. These are a little bit thicker. I don't want to put it in my sleeve mag. I think it's a little thick for that. So we're going to protect that by putting that in a top loader and sleeve. Don't want to scratch it. All right, and we've got a hit for the Rams. God, it's a big card. There you go, Byron Young, L.A. Second hit
Anthony.
for L.A.
Congrats on that. He's in the chat.
Jeez,
LA,
Anthony.
second hit for Ryan.
Woo.
Nasty. Yeah, that's a good description.
That's nuts. All right, George Kittle. That's the one everybody's chasing, man. Oh, I guess the gold vinyl or whatever, the 101 everybody'd want. But besides that, you want the cracked ice. So cool. Usually the variation's tougher, but not on the cracked ice. The regular should be numbered to 22. The variation should be numbered to 22. It's the same. So there's not a rarity difference in those. That's just a hard card to get. Richardson's tough. Those are beautiful. Cracked ice are awesome.
What's up, Calvin?
There's Calvin. He hit the... Calvin, weren't you the one? You hit the Puka, and we graded it for you, and you got $2,000 for it. That's crazy. Wasn't that you? I've got so many items consigned, guys. There's so many items. My brain is just scrambled. I can't remember who's consigned what.
He said he got a red, white, and blue auto of AR.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
And I think I've got 50 items to schedule for auction tonight. So it kind of tells you the amount of cards you guys are submitting. You're getting paid more. Hopefully you're having fun doing it. We've got it almost down to a science now, so hope you guys are enjoying our auction consignment program. All right, contenders, less base cards this year, and the base cards look way cooler. Not just regular paper cards anymore. Tyon Evans. Rams coming to play a little in this one. Tyon Evans.
Ryan. Back-to-back Rams hits.
Yeah, Calvin just knocked it out of the park with that Puka. And what we did for Calvin, which is something we can do for you guys, I'm going to be telling a lot of people this around Christmas time. Puka got hurt after Calvin got his PSA 10. So we didn't want to sell it yet. So I scheduled it way down the road in a Thursday auction when he was supposed to be back. And that worked out well. He got $2,000 for it. Some of you folks submitting your cards next week or whatever, I'm probably not going to auction your cards during Christmas. Not a good time to do an auction. Probably going to schedule those to start. I try to strategically schedule your cards if I can to give them the best shot. So that's something we do. Probably going to avoid the Christmas week. Just people aren't thinking about auctions and they're saving money and all that stuff. Ooh, cracked ice coming up again. Got a Sam Howell first up to 199. Commanders and cracked ice for the Jags. Let's get a boom. It's numbered to 23. Latavius Brenny, probably one of his best rookie cards in existence.
John Cam.
There you go, John. Now, the regular contenders this year is to 23. They change it every year. I think it goes 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, and then they start at 25 again. I may be wrong on that. That was a nice one. Yeah, so we try to strategically... Not going to sell cards if I think it's a slow week at auction. We usually move it along. Luke. My guy Joe over at podcast. See, now I'm going blank. Mike's Retro Trading Cards had me on one of their episodes lately. He picked up Luke Schoonmaker in his fantasy league. He was the one guy that did that. I think he scored a long touchdown this week.
Wow.
Luke Schoonmaker.
Jerome, third hit for Dallas.
Luke.
Leading the way.
Joe Day. Luke Schoonmaker, super fan.
You want a scoon?
I don't want a scoon. I'm good. Brock Purdy. Gervin Dexter Sr.
Allie with the blue booty emoji.
Now, I will tell you, Gervin Dexter does have a child. I will tell you that. There you go, Bears. Chicago Bears. He is a dad-dad.
Why are you talking about his family?
Dad-dad.
Danny and Shannon.
Danny Manning. Would you grade the AR? I probably would. I mean, I haven't looked at it. If it has something wrong with it, I wouldn't.
It looks pretty dang good.
I can't. The only thing it's hard to see through a top loader is the surface, whether it has a scratch on it or anything like that. I probably would grade it if you're gonna. If you decide to sell it, consign it with us. We can get it graded. It goes to auction no matter what it grades. Just full disclosure. But yeah, if you're thinking of that, you can send me an email. My email address is right here, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Or just grade it yourself. I would do PSA. Send it into them. Alex Austin. Hey, Alex, instead of signing the card, we were hoping you could just write AA. We were hoping you could do that. Okay, gotcha.
Alan.
A.
AA. With an A?
Triple A. If you break down on the side of the road, Triple A. It's fine company.
Just pay out your nose.
All right. Hey, I'm a AAA member. You be quiet. Divisional ticket, Josh Wiley Coyote. Going to go to the Tennessee Titans. That is numbered to 99. 77 and 99.
Kringles.
Crystal's favorite player. Dave's favorite player,
I'm not
too.
surprised by you being a AAA member.
I've used them about 3 times, too.
Yeah.
Wife got stranded on a trip 2 hours from here. Got her fixed up. Got her on the way. We went on vacation. I got a 35% discount.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
And I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I get my roadside assistance on my car insurance. and I called them when I got stranded on the way to the Topps conference that year at a flat, and they never showed up. They left me. I just stuck. They never showed up, and they said, "Sorry, we can't make it today." I'm like, "Okay, I'm signing up for AAA right here, right now." And I did.
That's a great story.
No, I'm just saying. They said we'll be there in an hour. 6 hours later, they weren't there yet, and then they said, "Oh yeah, we can't make it." That was my my car insurance that I'm no longer with. Just saying. AAA's always showed up. Good for them. Hey, we're not affiliated with AAA. It's a fine company. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Jahan Dotson. Josh Allen. Aiden O'Connell, a fine lad. Raiders.
Thomas Hun.
Yeah, just email us. Yeah, and that's the thing. Everybody's going to say, hey, sell AR now. Don't sell AR now. He's playing and he's the starter. So, how long do you wait? Does he become Patrick Mahomes? Who knows? Maybe you hold it. Maybe you say, you know what? He's playing right now. I'm going to move it. I don't know. That's kind of a personal preference. That's tough. It's like trying to time the market. It's just tough. A little bit of an issue here on Will McDonald, who had a farm, by the way. Panini will replace this card for you. Red Tyson Bagent, Secret Bagent Man, as I like to call him. I really hope this player that's coming up next is the player I think it is. It's a 99. Rookie Patch Auto White Prism Bijan Mustard. Boom. Good break so far. Who is it?
Calvin.
Mr. Puka himself. There you go,
Mr.
Calvin.
Lucky.
Jeez. We are rocking, and we have not even gotten to NT and Flawless yet. 73 is 75, Atlanta.
Nice.
That'll work. These first cards on the pack. T. Higgins. Yeah, you guys may want to get these replaced on these if you think it's worth replacing a base card. Michael Mayer. Silver, and Terry McLaurin. Kind of a team color match here. Maroon. Boy, that was a weird game this week. Good night. Did you watch that?
No. I watched part of it.
4 touchdowns in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Insane.
I watched all the highlights.
That was the weirdest game I've ever seen. Maybe not the weirdest, but Music City Miracle was weirder than that. But it was weird. Bijan again. Blue Power. And we got a Johnson coming up right behind the Blue Power. Please hold your jokes for a later time. There you go, Atlanta. Another Bijan. 44 of 199. And Brad Johnson. That's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Sure Say what you will. But Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl. Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay. Josh Beck.
Bet you didn't think you were going to get a Brad Johnson auto. It's to $3.99. It was weird, Allie. That was very strange. All right, we got a Jalen Jones, CeeDee Lamb tricolor. CeeDee Lamb tricolor. Yeah, one thing I'll tell you, Boo. Can I call you Boo, Anthony? I don't want to call you Boo. One thing I'll tell you is I would not sell the card when it's not football season. I would not sell the card in the off season. I'd sell it now or I'd sell it next season. Get it graded and sell it now or sell it next season. Do not sell it when football ain't going on. Would not do that. Patrick Mahomes tricolor. That is numbered to 225. And then you just have to weigh whether, do you think Anthony Richardson's going to be starting there next year? Do you think now's the time? It's just kind of your personal feeling. But yeah, selling football cards when football's not going on, not my thing. I don't like to do that. Mahomes with the damage, that's definitely one I'd probably send back. John Elway field level, which is the toughest level to get. Hey, let's get a Bijan. Calvin, I was feeling bad for you. You'd only gotten 2 of them. There's a silver floating in the blue void.
Blue void.
The blue void.
The big head.
Yeah.
Fat head.
Dane, Dynasty, do you have an idea on how to sell a single-player super collection? Who's the player? Let me know who the player is. Bryce Young. God, guys, a lot of damage on these. I would send that one back. That's a rookie. Same thing on Will Anderson. A little bit of damage from the factory. There's William Shakespeare getting a card. No, he was on. Didn't know he was in the set. That's just a rumor, Carly. You're just deflecting your likes onto me. CJ Stroud. I'm top loading it, but Trev, this one's got the damage. We got the damage in this box. That is seems to be a theme here on this one. I would get that Stroud replaced. Super easy process on the Panini website. It's an Edger and James collection. I tell you what, J7, email me. DynastyBreaksLLC@gmail.com. Send me some pictures of the better cards, like the better ones, the best stuff you got. And I've got a lot of connections, and we can help you out. We can help you out. At least get you the information to go to the right place. Tommy Cutlets. Baker Mayfield running in a touchdown, did the Tommy Cutlets celebration. It was great. Tommy Cutlets. I hope he succeeds. That seems like a mess there in New York, but I hope he makes it.
Nah, he wasn't made at a factory, Carly. He was hatched.
Hey, the stork brought me.
There's a random egg. We didn't know what species it was. Dane came out.
The stork brought me. Emmanuel Forbes. But yeah, send me an email. I wouldn't send any of the base cards you have or any of the lower end stuff. Just send me the creme de la creme. That's what's going to determine the value of the collection, and kind of I can help you make some decisions on what you want to do. All right, Trevor Lawrence, little T-Law, Crystal's boyfriend for the Jags. That's a field level silver. That's not easy to get. Field level is the hardest of the 5 levels to acquire. Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't think field level is the most attractive of the 5, which that kind of bothers me. I kind of wish the field level looked better than the other ones. All right, Lightning Series 2. Last time we opened one of these, Trev, didn't we get a Pat Mahomes rated rookie?
We did.
Okay, let's keep that going. It was a PSA 9 Mahomes. Dana Panhandle Experiment. Yeah, I take out people, that mess with me, Carly. That's my superpower they gave me in the Panhandle. If you're going to get another rated rookie, this is not, it's not Mahomes, but this one's autographed. This is hand-signed. It was not pulled out of a pack, autographed. He signed it with a yellow marker, which I like. I think purple would have been better, but that's okay. Justin Jefferson. Viking Cry Time. PSA did not identify the card. They only authenticated the auto. If you want them to say, 2020 Donruss rated rookie and authenticate the auto, you could send the card back in and have them do that.
Mike SMI.
Look at you, Mike, getting a graded card.
That's a nice one to get.
Be our only graded card in the break. All right, NT, Flawless. How do I get a picture of both of these? I really want to. Can we get a good screenshot? How about this? Is this a good screenshot? I feel like it is. Let's get the little Panini logo.
He said, woot.
He did get his JJ. But did he get his Tay-Tay? That's the question. Did he get his Tay-Tay? Because Dave has a Tay-Tay. Dave collects Taylor Swifts in downtowns.
It's pretty funny. We do that cry sound for another guy. His name was Mike.
Yeah, his name was Mike CRI. Mike Don't Cry, we called him. And then he's like, why do I keep getting the Vikings? Why do I keep getting the Vikings?
This is way before Jefferson.
He sounded like Dave. I always get the Vikings. And so we go, you know what, Mike? From here on out, whenever a Viking hits, the cry sound shall happen. This has been a good break so far. I just hope the NT box and the Flawless box are as good as the previous boxes we've got in this break. All right, every card's a hit, Trev. You ready?
Yep.
Every card's a hit. You'll probably have 4 cards you label hit here. Probably 2 base in each one. I think I moved my camera. Ooh, I like the card on the back. The card on the back's kind of sneaky. I think. Maybe.
Sneaky, eh?
It's a little sneaky. Kind of like Crystal. That's cool, man. Hey, I'm looking forward to your email now. I'm looking forward to seeing the creme de la creme of the Edger and James collection. All right, we've got, oh, I love this. Ed Reed in a purple parallel. I'm not a big fan of the purples unless you get them in like Vikings or Ravens. Love that. Hall of Famer.
Brian KOS.
NT base cards. They're serious, man. You only get 1 or 2 in a box. Boxes are well over $1,000. All right, we've got DeAndre Swift next up for the Eagles. That's Josh and Allie.
Joshua.
Next up, Century Materials. He's still a Raider. We haven't seen his Packers cards yet. Josh Jacobs, Jingleheimer Smith. There you go. Las Vegas on the jersey patch.
Second hit for Thomas.
You could say that's a 2-color patch. It does have a little bit of black up in the corner, but probably a 1-color patch. Not from any specific game on the mem. Ginormous. These are the ones I want to see a shield. It's like we got the Will Levis with the Nike swoosh. These are awesome. Framed fabric. Debo Samuel going to go to the Niners.
San Fran's first hit, Kyle Lar.
You go, Kyle. Nice Debo.
That's thick, huh?
That's a thick card. That's what she said about that card. Tyreek, the Geek. Dolphins, 14/99. Century Materials.
Peter Bar.
Tyreek cards out of
on the board.
NT or serious stuff. Mosaic Football releases tomorrow, guys. The micro mosaic inserts are going to be pricey. People are going to be chasing those things. I feel like they were retail only last year. Am I wrong there? And they went nuts and everybody loved them. And I think they're in hobby now. So I have a picture of Tyreek Hill's micro mosaic on our website. That made me think of it. Adam Thielen, he's back, baby. I picked him up in every fantasy league I could find. Because they're always throwing. They're always losing. They don't have any receivers. Deontay Johnson's gone. Coker's hurt. Thielen.
Second hit from Michael Hurd.
Michael with the Panthers. Thielen, really good career. Who is this? I can't read the name. Oh, it is Evan Hull. I'm like, is that Jonathan Taylor? That doesn't look like his auto. Evan Hull. Rookie autograph. That is a purple to 49. Trev, Colts.
So third hit for Anthony.
To go with your AR, we felt bad for you. You got the Anthony Richardson cracked eyes. Figured you need some NT love as well. All right, it's a Red Johnson Jr. Carly's favorite kind. It is number 29/70. He was a first-round pick for the Cardinals, I believe. There you go, Arizona.
Second hit for Bobby.
Mosaic NFL comes out tomorrow, John. Mosaic Football. It's on the website. Oh, they were in hobby too? Well, we never pulled the micro mosaic out of hobby last year. And they were not on our sell sheet last year that you could pull them. They didn't mention them. So that's what made me think. Now they're all of a sudden they're featured and they're right on the top of my sell sheet. So I figured they changed it, Dave. That's a great set to put together, Dave. Okay, my favorite set in National Treasures is The Future. I loved them back in 17 with the Mahomes rookie year. I wish they would have kept that design and never changed it. We've had a Josh Allen in our vault. Had the big holographic letters that say The Future, and they're usually numbered to only 25 copies. It's not quite as big and bold on the lettering. We're going to get a boom here, Trev. That is Sam Howell, The Future. Guys, these are numbered to 25, and then there's a 101, and I think that's it.
Josh Beck.
There are literally 26 of each of these cards. I'll tell you how low prices were in 2019. I bought a Josh Allen PSA 9 for $175 at the Dallas show, and I put it in the vault. It's thousands and thousands of dollars now. It's like, but for $175, Josh Allen.
Wow.
That's how times have changed after the card boom. All right, this card is from a guy that I respect. He talks about how he feels privileged being able to sign sports cards. Brian Dawkins as a Bronco, however. As a Bronco, not the team you think of him on.
I go Paul Poo.
Paul, my little Polly Poo. I do want to point out there's a little bit of damage on the top of this card. I would submit this for a replacement if you can't wipe that off. You guys see at the top right there.
Yep.
He wrote God bless inscription on there with a smiley face too. Brian Dawkins takes his time on these cards. He's posted that on social media. That's a cool card. Number to 50. Hopefully they can get you a replacement. I got to hear his Hall of Fame speech. I was there live. George and I and Billy were at the Hall of Fame induction in 2018. And oh, this card needs a...
It is. Weapon X is a Broncos. It's a shame.
I am not putting this in a mag because it will scratch it. I am putting this in a thick top loader. This is beautiful. True RPA of a quarterback in the midnight parallel. That is DTR for the Cleveland Browns. Guys, that's a big card.
Brian, Jack.
Brian, if DTR turns into a starting quarterback in the league, this is gigantic. 15 to 20. I don't want to touch it very much. If you notice, I touched on the white parts of the card just very lightly. 15 to 20. There is a little bit of a... I want to point this out. It's not a dinged corner. It looks like the foil is coming up. You see that? See that, Trev?
Yep.
It looks like the foil is actually starting to peel off. So I don't... These are tough on condition. I don't know if I would try to send that back. There is a coating on this card, an acetate coating. That may be an issue with that. Oh, that's a nice card.
Awesome.
Does that fit in a 190?
Yeah.
It does. Okay, we're going to put that in a 190 top load. I don't like... Those scratch easily. I'm not putting that in a mag. All right. Flawless
Can
football.
you explain how submitting for replacement works?
So go to the Panini website. I think it's paniniamerica.com or .net. Just Google it, Panini America. You got to create an account. I've never done this process, or I did. Maybe it was like 5 years ago. I don't remember. And you go to the customer service area, and you can find where it says factory damaged card, and it'll walk you through the process. It'll make you pick your card, what sets it from, what's the card number, and then you can find it, and you can tell them what's wrong with it. Then you can use your receipt that we emailed you from the break, you know, to prove that you actually didn't buy the card on eBay and damage it yourself, that you actually got it in a break. Pretty easy process. Now, it may take some time. You got to mail it in. They got to mail you one back. You may be waiting a little while. I don't know. I don't think I would submit that DTR for replacement, but some of those cards from Select, I probably would. That DTR looks good, except for that little bit of foil. And again, finding one of those cards in perfect condition on the RPAs, they're really thick cards. It's hard to do. It's really hard to do. That card still looks mint to me. I don't know that it looks gem mint, but it looks nice. Who knows? Who knows what it'll grade? All right, Flawless Football. This briefcase is going to go to John Cam. He can use it. He can handcuff it to himself at card shows. And, you know, impress the ladies. Impress people. Impress all the ladies. As John Cam tends to anyway. All right, I'm going to cut through these. I don't want to tear these stickers off, get it all gummy on the sides. I just like to cut it with a blade. No problem. No problem.
Hey, no problem.
No problem. All right, we've got... Oh, I like these hits. These are cool. All right, we got 3 mags inside here. We're going to do those last. Reveal those last. Let's do the box of cards first. And if you guys didn't know, this is the only hand-packed box that Panini does, that they don't use like computers or assembly lines to pack the cards. Actually, pack this out by hand. The Flawless boxes. All right, best player on Green Bay, in my opinion, is Jaden Reed. He is a stud. That is his rookie. It's a jersey to 25. There you go, Green Bay. It's not going to be a cheap card.
Second hit for Dustin.
2 of 25.
Tua 25?
Hawk Tua.
Yeah, Hawk Tua.
All right, next up, Eagles. That is 18 of 20. Adriel Jeremiah Brown. I think it's actually Arthur Juan Brown for being technical. But I like to say Adriel Jeremiah, which is AJ Green. That's going to go to the Eagles.
Joshua.
Josh and Allie, if you don't like that patch, I can't help you. We're going to have a little talk. You don't know if YouTube censors her name. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. All right, we've got greats. How do you like the look of this card? Tell me in the comments. This is beautiful. 12/25. Boom for the Niners. Frank Gore.
Second hit for Kyle.
I'm generally not a fan of the foil being on the corners. I'd rather the white part be on the corners than the foil. The foil shows everything, but man, that looks like it's in good condition. So I would say normally not my favorite putting foil on corners. Not my favorite thing, but looks good. There you go, Kyle. I just picked up his Precious Metal Gems red from the 90s because I thought it was cool. 2/10, Wayne Krabet, boom for the Jets.
Aaron at JOH on the board.
Hey, if you didn't watch football in the 90s, you just don't know. Wayne Krabet was legit.
Yeah, he was.
This dude was tough. People in New York love this guy. 2/10. Just a tough, kind of a Welker, but tougher, a little bit taller. Reminds me of Edelman a little bit. Not quite as quick, but my guy. We have a my guy alert.
Uh-oh.
Hall of Famer. One of the best receivers to ever do it, and I don't feel like he gets enough credit. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. People don't talk enough about Isaac Bruce. 19/25. Look at that picture. Standing next to his bust there at the Hall of Fame. Always good to be standing next to a bust. And there you go.
One of the best.
He is one of the best.
Fourth hit for Ryan. Leading the way.
One of the biggest catches in Super Bowl history. Taking that to the house against the Titans. And how about a little D-Ware? DeMarcus Ware, Dallas. Beautiful. He doesn't have any arms in this one. Instead of arms, he has giant patches. 9/25, Cowboys.
Fourth hit for Jerome.
Got more hits for the Cowboys than the Cowboys got wins, maybe. But don't do. Sorry, Allie. All right, and he may have lost all his teeth, but he hasn't lost his ability to be one of the greats. That is 4. I don't know what that means. 4/15. Pittsburgh Steelers. Jack Lambert.
Third hit for Bobby.
You notice he's not smiling on the card. I'm just throwing that out there. It's a little conspiracy theory. Not smiling.
Old Smiley.
Bobby, APP. My guy. Oh, is this going to be... What is this? I like the concept of these cards. I don't know that I like pulling them out of breaks. I don't like it. We're going to have to do a random. Dustin, we're going to do this at the end of the break. Give me a 130. Dustin with the Packers. And who has the Raiders?
Raiders are Thomas Hunn.
All right, Thomas. This is my guy, Charles Woodson. 10/15. That is a Hall of Fame auto, but it's got Packers and it's got Raiders. So we're going to have to randomize for it. It's a great card. We've pulled one of these for Marshall Faulk back in the day.
Yeah.
And it was Rams Colts. I remember that. No, I get it. It's a Hall of Fame card. You want to highlight all of his teams. I'm guessing they're not going to put a player that played for every team on this. We'll do this at the very end of the break, guys. We'll set this to the side. See who gets that. It was about what you said when cutting open the case. Oh, yeah. I got you. All right. I do know what I said. I probably shouldn't have said that. All right. We've got my guy. Boy, he was struggling last week with no Brock Purdy, I tell you. 4/7. These are sapphires. Or no, that is one sapphire, guys. That is a base card. Christian McCaffrey.
Third hit for Kyle.
I don't remember pulling a sapphire card before. There is your actual jewel in the middle of the card. You want to talk about a tough set to put together? Try to find all the ones numbered to 7. Who was that? Kyle again?
Yep.
That's a beautiful card.
Night, Carly. Have fun.
Ooh, I like this. Kind of got the cursive there. The Sapphire is authenticated by Panini America. It actually says that on the cursive. That's cool.
If I don't see you before Thursday, have a great Thanksgiving.
I hope your turkey's not massively undercooked or that you bite down on a bone. I hope that does not happen. All right, we've got Jets. How about Broadway Joe and Aaron Rodgers? Dual diamond memorabilia.
Aaron J-O-H.
Numbered 4/20. Now I got two things on this card. The card's great. I'm always criticizing designs. I love card designs. I love talking about it. I love thinking about it. The jersey should be 2-color on a flawless card. Or put one white, one green. That would be okay. If it's a dual diamond, you should have 2 diamonds in the card. This card should have diamonds in it, not a picture of a diamond. That's just my opinion. It's flawless, but I get it. Diamonds cost money. I got it. There you go. Jets and Aaron J. That's a sweet card, man. And you can't go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with this card. Honored Ink, 6/20. Peyton Manning. Colts are dominating.
Anthony, that's break for sure.
Jeez.
Holy Moses.
Hey, Anthony, send me an email. I know you can't see my email address there. You kind of can. DynastyBreaksLLC@gmail.com. We probably need to upgrade your shipping. So send me an email. I will email you back with the shipping options. You're going to go pay for one. You're going to pay for one on our website. I'll give you a link. And then you email me back and tell me which one you paid for. Probably need to get your shipping upgraded, get some insurance on there, signature, all that stuff. It's a nice card. Peyton Manning. It looks like a scratch on the case, by the way. Just FYI, you can usually get that out. But scratch on the case. All right, we're going to do this Charles Woodson card. Let me show you the empty briefcase. This is going to go to John Cam, by the way. John, I'm going to tuck your keys in here nice and snug. You can lock these things, so it's pretty cool. You can lock them up so Carly doesn't get into it. All right, let's do the random. This is a big card, man. Charles Woodson. Raiders and Packers. Dual card. I like the dual cards. Again, I don't like randomizing for them, obviously. And then I kind of wonder on these cards, you really have to be a Charles Woodson fan to collect these cards. Can you be a Packers fan and collect a card with the Raiders logo on it? I don't know. It kind of makes the card a little weird to me. I don't know that I love those. They're not my favorite. All right. We've got Green Bay. We got Las Vegas Raiders. And I'm going to put some dashes to see those move around. 7 times. Team on top after 7 gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Raiders. Las Vegas takes it. Las Vegas.
Third hit for Thomas. H-U-M.
There you go, Thomas. Can't go wrong. Man, we filled up a lot of the board here, man. Filled up a lot of the board. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to try to find more flawless. You'll probably see an NT mixer next. But I may try to find another box of flawless and see if I can keep a break like this. Keep the price very competitive for you guys. I want to do this again. I do need to get more flawless, though. So we'll be back to say goodnight. Don't forget, email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly Auctions. Go check out this week's auction. It ends on Sunday, and then a new one starts on Thursday. So you have 2 going at once. FanaticsCollect.com. You can go to the side, click on auction number 149, and then you can click on Dynasty Breaks if you just want to see the stuff we consigned. We'll be right back.